Shocking with Meghan's serious fraud in 2012 condemned. Hello, friends. Welcome to breaking royal news about the notorious hypocritical couple, Harry and Meghan Markle, on our Royal Trust channel. Revisiting old videos with our present knowledge is truly intriguing. In one of Meghan's earliest videos, dating back to August 2012, we observe Meghan constructing a fabricated public image by presenting inconsistent memories of her unlikely journey into acting. A particularly amusing point occurs around 1:12, when the interviewer inquires about her professional status 5 years prior. During this 2012 interview, Meghan appears somewhat caught off guard and begins to hurriedly assert various claims. She states that she entered the movie industry 5 years earlier, suggesting 2007, and asserts that she had graduated from college and worked at the Argentinian embassy. Additionally, she indicates that in 2007, she had just begun her acting career and might have pursued politics had she not been serendipitously discovered at a party. A friend gave a man a student film she had created, leading her into the world of movies. While it is evident that her assertions were not accurate, this instance provides insight into her skill at constructing a fictitious public identity. She attempts to depict herself as a person on the path to a glamorous political career, claiming to have been discovered at a party due to her exceptional qualities. However, the reality is far different. In the years preceding the interview, circa 2007, she was struggling as an actress, even working as a briefcase model. Contrary to her claims, she had graduated nearly a decade earlier in 2003, and from that point onward, she struggled as an unemployed actress for much of the subsequent years. Her paid internship during her studies, lasting a few weeks, cannot be equated with actual work experience. Moreover, her involvement in politics is a fabrication. Interestingly, she also appears to be attempting to appear 5 years younger than her actual age. Meghan's father sponsored her 5-week internship at the embassy in 2002 as part of her studies, a standard practice for many students. Afterwards, she returned to college and graduated in mid-2003. For years following her graduation, she made persistent efforts to break into the acting industry. Between mid-2003 and 2004, it seems she had considerable free time, as her sole acting credit during that period is a minor role as an extra in 2004. Generally, such roles involve only a day of filming and usually yield less than $200 in earnings. The means by which she supported herself during those early years remains a mystery. I have been unable to locate any evidence suggesting her involvement in politics, volunteering for a political party, assisting with campaigns, or engaging in political activities after her college graduation. According to one insider's account, Meghan never actually created a student film and wasn't particularly active in the drama department at Northwestern University. She focused on media studies, or something similar, and wasn't involved in acting. She might have been part of the college cable access channel, but there's no footage available. I came across this information while watching YouTube recaps of Bauer's Revenge. Meghan seems predisposed to grandiosity. Observing her birthday photo reminded me of her previous statement about not becoming a lady who lunches. I checked a 2016 article in the Irish Independent where Meghan discussed her time in Rwanda. She spoke about the challenge of maintaining a balance between Hollywood ideals and the realities of the third world, seemingly trying to emulate figures like Angelina Jolie. Her views on social activism and being a global citizen were also highlighted. She stated, "When I delivered a speech for International Women's Day and received a standing ovation led by Ban Ki-moon, I thought, this is the point. I aim to utilize my status as an actress to create a tangible impact. I never aspired to be a lady who lunches. My goal was always to be a working woman. This kind of work is deeply fulfilling to me. The extent to which I can engage in this on and off camera is a direct advantage of my profession. With fame comes opportunity, along with a responsibility to advocate and share, focusing more on breaking glass ceilings than on glass slippers, and if I'm fortunate enough, to inspire." She finally obtains this platform through her marriage and gains connections that most activists would covet. Her deceit doesn't appear as outlandish now, considering her newfound platform. But her actions? She promotes health discs in parking lots and stage photo ops while buying flowers. Her declaration of, "This is the point," regarding the standing ovation reveals her true intention, seeing it as applause for herself, not her alleged work. Her main focus is receiving admiration and applause for simply existing. It's difficult to fathom such self-absorption. As more people become acquainted with her and her strategies, especially given their global visibility, her falsehoods become increasingly evident. Consequently, consequences for these lies are inevitable. While she could easily deceive as a relative unknown, the same can't be said now. Because of her narcissistic tendencies, self-reflection is beyond her capacity, preventing her from adjusting her behavior. As a result, she continually employs the same strategies, despite their diminishing effectiveness. Over time, her tactics will become glaringly obvious, even to casual observers, yet she won't grasp that they're no longer fruitful. This is her destined path. For years, Meghan has been engaging in self-aggrandizement. Sending a letter to Hillary Clinton? She considers them equals. Helping serve food to the homeless alongside her father? In her view, this makes her a social care secretary. Serving as an administrative assistant in Argentina? Suddenly, she believes she's made a significant impact on international relations. Perhaps if she admitted she didn't even bother to take the first step towards the political role she claims to desire, she might see the light. Her role with UN Women could have been her closest brush with real politics, but unsurprisingly, she left. Meghan tries overtly to project herself as an incredibly versatile individual capable of succeeding in various fields. It's reminiscent of Lady Gaga, another celebrity afflicted with a grandeur delusion, claiming she was meant to be an actress before music unexpectedly worked out. Yet she conveniently overlooks the fact that her opportunities in Oscar-nominated films wouldn't have materialized without her manipulative tactics and her collaboration with a large group of producers to create easily digestible pop music. Only then did she invest in professional acting training, and even so, her skills remain lackluster compared to other Oscar-nominated actors. Meghan's associations have often been with questionable circles. From her involvement in a reality show to her connections to the fringes of Hollywood, she's been linked to the soft-core side of LA, where many young actresses eventually fade out, often attempting to marry wealthy individuals to escape their past endeavors. In Meghan's case, she married an arguably gullible prince and struggled to cope with intense jealousy towards the current Princess of Wales. Her personality aligns with that of a seasoned call girl who can't fully leave her previous life behind. Such individuals often react negatively when in the presence of women like Catherine, whom they perceive as having had an easier journey. Meghan's performance isn't concluded just yet. We've come across Meghan's recurring falsehood involving the Portland hospital photo shoot featuring baby Archie. The fabricated stories surrounding the Portland hospital, the account from the Cut interview where she claimed South Africans celebrated her wedding akin to Mandela's liberation, her attempts to pressure the Archbishop into endorsing her private vows ceremony before her grand wedding, and the pilot's proposal to thank her for her supposed sacrifice all point to her detachment from reality. There's a clear fracture within Meghan. I once believed these extraordinary narratives were her way of testing the waters, thinking she could outsmart everyone, deriving pleasure from toying with the media. Yet it's more profound than that. Meghan is grappling with a shattered sense of reality, one that's erratic and unsteady. She's compelled to create fantasies compulsively, seemingly unable to cease. Such individuals can become volatile when their fantasy world is challenged or disrupted. Meghan desperately requires intensive and prolonged professional assistance. An individual familiar with the situation remarked that the notion of the family coercing her into having a photo shoot at the steps is unlikely. It's more plausible that they guided her towards a hospital equipped with necessary facilities, including an A&E, given historical issues faced by other royals like Sophie Wessex during childbirth. Meghan's fixation on the steps is likely her ideal from the beginning, with the street closed off and the press camped outside for weeks, similar to the coverage of the Cambridge Three. Typically, most births are led by midwives, a fact evident in Princess Diana's close relationship with her midwife. Many details surrounding Meghan's children seem genuine, but there's an air of skepticism, and the falsehoods only worsen her situation. Numerous of her lies are easily disproved, but this is the way narcissists operate. They present such absurd falsehoods that you question your own sanity before realizing the pattern of their behavior. After recognizing the pattern, you ponder whether they consider you naive or simply incapable of critical thinking. A unique aspect of Meghan's UK falsehoods is her use of American terminology. She employs frames of reference commonly used in the US, like emergency room, ER, which almost every US hospital possesses. It's an uncommon scenario here to encounter a hospital without an ER. As a result, it probably didn't cross her mind that the Portland hospital lacked one. However, there's another peculiar aspect concerning her pregnancies. Let me emphasize that I fully believe their children are indeed their own. Yet what stands out is the scarcity of information Meghan and Harry provided about her pregnancies. Usually, people delve into the tiniest of details when discussing pregnancies, yet their revelations have been minimal, limited to Harry's use of her laughing gas and her presence on a bouncy ball during labor. That supposedly marked the day she gave birth. What about the morning sickness or the overwhelming fatigue during the first trimester? What about the peculiar cramps and discomfort? Or the unusual food cravings? Nothing of that sort. It's hard to fathom why she, a person quite fond of talking about herself, would miss out on such an opportunity. Considering her professed commitment to feminism, these experiences could provide her with numerous platforms to proudly champion her feminist stance. Imagine, if she did use a surrogate, I can't comprehend why that should be something kept under wraps, especially in today's climate. There are myriad valid reasons a woman might opt for a surrogate, and she could have used her personal encounter with surrogacy to vocalize her thoughts for endless hours. This would undoubtedly garner the attention she so craves, the kind she receives from a multitude of interviewers across various mediums: television, podcasts, radio shows, magazines, and newspapers. The possibilities are boundless. Why would she disregard such a chance? I just don't understand it. What do you think of Meghan Markle's lies? Let us know your thoughts below in the comments section. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this newsletter. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.